January 3rd, 2021. This time it's another giallo from Italy, but this is from the late to mid 80s, 1986 or 87, I believe, and that is Michele Soave's Stagefright. This is a obscure little gem that the world needs to see. Whether you know about giallo films or have seen them or give a rat's ass about them, if you like horror movies, you need to check out Stagefright. It takes place in a theater, like an actual stage theater production, where a theater crew is rehearsing and practicing a upcoming performance. They get locked in with a serial killer who has a giant owl's head placed over him. And this film is crazy. This film is shot to the nines. Michele Soave was actually a assistant director and understudy to Argento. He worked on Tenebrae and Phenomena, and I think one other Argento film. He also worked with Argento and Lamberto Bava on the Demons series. His second film was actually supposed to be Demons 3 before it got renamed The Church and was removed from the Demons canon. But he really learned everything that he could from Argento about how to craft a fun giallo that is violent and a bit skeezy, and some of the scenes you're watching, you just kind of like, there's a scene with a drill and a door that is just shot in such a way that it just really works its way into you, that you're just, ooh, it's really good. But at the same time, it's not overly terrifying, so you're still able to laugh and have fun with the film. There's a scene where the owl, there's not a really good picture of it on the Blu-ray from Blue Underground, which is what I have here. This is the Blu-ray from Blue Underground, where the killer with the owl head sits on a couch up on the stage. He just sits there on the couch with all the dead bodies of all the actors that he's murdered laid out around him, and there's feathers falling down from the sky. It's gorgeous shot, and it's one of those shots that's just so instantly memorable. You watch it, you'll fall in love with it, and it's just something that I think about. I every once in a while just think about this movie, and I think about that shot in particular, that scene. For a long time on Twitter, my avatar was the serial killer from this film. So if you've been following me on Twitter for years and years and years and years, and you remember an owl head as my avatar, that's from this movie, Stagefright. I can't recommend it enough. I actually can't recommend Michele Soave's horror films enough either. I'll probably get around to talking to all four of them, because I have the other three as well, but they are Stagefright, The Church, The Sect, and Cemetery Man, De La Morte de l'Amore. Wow! He still makes movies, and he is still working in Italy, but after the collapse of the Italian movie industry, he basically started working on TV movies and dramas to keep the bills going, because there wasn't just random money floating around to make a crazy horror movie. So he only made 4 horror films, and he's one of the best the genre ever saw. And nothing is more apparent than this film. I don't think this is his masterpiece. That would be Cemetery Man. But this is a very good and close number 2. I love, love, love Stagefright. And there are like 15 other million films called Stagefright. So if you do a Google search for Stagefright from the 80s, it also goes under the title Stagefright Aquarius. That's the easiest and best way to pinpoint this specific movie, is by searching Stagefright Aquarius or Michele Soave. Either which way, what's on your shelf?